3 signs she's already leaving you emotionally and you didn't even see it coming. Oh my gosh. So many guys think that breakups happen the moment a woman actually breaks up with them, and that's not the case. It's not. Most men don't lose their women when she packs her bags and leaves the door, and I think that's the biggest problem a lot of guys have. They lose while she's still there right next to them, laughing and smiling and sleeping in the same bed, sending them text messages and things like that. And what people don't understand is that with women, some women will up and leave and go. That's to be true. But there are women out there that will wait it out and they will game it out. And just because she's right next to you doesn't mean she has left you. She doesn't mean she's staying with you emotionally, with her heart and everything. And I think most guys don't understand that the crazy thing is that you don't even see it first. Because when a woman emotionally leaves you, she doesn't make noise. She's really quiet. You never see it coming. You never see it coming. But guys, don't worry. Now I'm gonna give y'all some game to show you. You don't have to worry about her not being there emotionally for you. Because I'm gonna give y'all some game and help y'all out. Because a lot of women, what a lot of women are going to do that most guys understand is that she is not going to announce she's not feeling you anymore. What she's going to do is start to adjust her behavior. And in that adjustment, gentlemen, is going to be the answer to everything that we're going to be talking about. See, most guys think that just because a woman changes herself up or adjusts, they'll chalk it up to she's on her period, she's having a bad day, she's having this and she's having that. No. I'm going to show y'all some game and everything. And I talked about it on the last show that we have, and I want to reinforce this. See, most people don't understand the loss when it starts. And if you miss the signs, you're going to keep doing the wrong things to actually lose her. And I don't think, again, this is why the game is so important, so you guys can actually see your value. You're a valuable man, but sometimes we just get so satisfied sometimes with just having a certain kind of woman that we just don't see what's happening in front of us. And I think that's some of the problems that many guys have. So by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to see this exit before it happens. And what I'm going to show you is what to do when you notice that, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get into this game and everything. Let's talk about the first one that she always does, man. This is where the first sign is that nothing's ever changed, all right? And that means that you're with her and everything's the same as stagnant, okay? This one is very sneaky because it looks like nothing is wrong, nothing dramatic happens, no fights, no blow-ups. Everything in a relationship is always the same thing all day, every day. But to you, it starts to feel a little bit different. It feels like the connection y'all having is getting a little thinner. And I don't think most of y'all know that when you're dealing with a woman like this, everything's going to stay the same. There's no fluctuation. There's nothing. Everything stays the same. Same schedule, same this, same that. Same workout routine, same gym routine, same thing over and over again, and her same phone habits, all this. But guess what? She knows that men don't question the familiar, okay? And that's probably the problem. A lot of y'all are so used to the familiar, y'all accept the same thing, which is terrible. But what happens is that woman is actually withdrawing slowly and you guys don't even see it. And and again, it sneaks up on you. Like I was telling you guys before, like that stuff you put in the watermelon, that Everclear in the watermelon, you don't see it coming. It just sneaks up on you. And what happens is that she doesn't ask you about your day. You'll slowly start to see she'll answer differently, shorter, drier, less emotion, less softness, but she's still there. And for a lot of guys, because she's still there, that's why they say to themselves, you know what? Because she's still there, that means she's not going anywhere. And because she's not going anywhere, then that means I'm just going to stay exactly where I'm at. Everything is perfect. Everything is fine. I'm not going to change up anything for it. And that's where most of the issues and most of the problems are going to start with a lot of guys at that point right there. And a lot of guys are actually going to ignore it because a lot of guys out here feel that, hey, you know what, she's around still. She's still hugging me. She's still talking to me and all this other stuff. And then they don't notice she's already gone. They don't notice that there's already a change. And they just keep going on with the same old thing until she's gone. And guys, I tell you, that does suck. And I'm sorry to hear that for you guys. The next one is what I call the woman that she's always hanging out with a lot of people. She's hanging out with her friends, guy friends a lot. She's starting to go out a lot. She's doing a lot of things instead of being with you. She's like moving differently, man. And the thing is that you have to understand, women, excuse me, women don't cheat with their bodies first. I think most of y'all don't understand about women and cheating. A woman is always going to cheat with her mind first, all the time. It is going to happen 10 times out of 10. It is going to be an emotional cheating or emotional infidelity where she's going to start to feel that rush and that spark, because if everything is going like this with you, then she's going to try to find, if she gets a little bump in that fluctuation, then in her mind, this is somebody new, this is somebody fun, this is somebody fascinating. And what happens is all of a sudden she starts to change her emotions, she starts to share herself and everything like that. And in her mind, she's gonna be thinking, he understands me, he listens, he actually cares about me, he feels something. And what I want you guys to understand is that women do not bond with other guys through sex first. It's always an emotional connection. That's why I always lace women with the drug of me, because I want to make that connection emotionally before the physical. And that's why I love to get them connected. I love to let them feel free enough to masturbate and all the other stuff, because that to me creates a deeper connection than most guys can ever sever. And when you're actually doing that, you're actually changing up the game. And once that emotional door opens up, the physical part is just the next step. It might be a hug, it might be a touch, it might be a kiss, no matter, whatever it is, okay? What I'm saying is, if you find out about this and she wants to let you go because of this, listen, do not get mad, do not get angry, do not fight or anything like that. I tell you, I have the answer, man. And again, it's a hard, tough answer I have for you, but I want to make sure that you guys can see the differences in what I'm talking about. So if this goes on with you, if this happens to you, you'll be able to make the proper adjustments so you don't get caught up in all of this. The next thing that most guys don't see, if that happens, now those are two, but I always like to say the worst one for the last is that the truth of the matter, let me get back to this real quick, is that when the woman starts to leave you emotionally, okay, all right, she is going to check to see if you notice. They're always going to do this. They're always going to check. She wants to see what you become. She wants to see if you notice, and she wants to see if you're going to make the proper changes. Now, some of this can be manipulation as well, guys. So I'm not saying that she's just going away just to go away. Maybe she's trying to manipulate you to get married, or maybe she's trying to get you to give her a ring or something like that. But gentlemen, what I'm saying to you guys out here, we don't do that as men. We don't do that at all. Another thing that she's going to do, the last thing she's going to do is probably withhold sex from you, or the affection. She's so affectionate. One day she's kissing on your body, taking clothes off, sending you nude photos and everything like that. And then you probably, hey, send me something, or let me see you, or I'm about to do this one thing, but I don't want to do it with you anymore. That's another sign, gentlemen. And gentlemen, what I'm saying to you guys, it's not actually a bad sign. It's just her saying that, you know what, I used to feel this way about you, but I don't feel this way about you anymore. And because she's moving and feeling that way, it's not really a bad thing, guys. We just got to understand that things are always going to change and things are going to be different with women. And that's not the problem. The problem is how you respond to all these things that are happening. So guys, I just wanted to give you 3 of these things because because I don't want you to feel a certain way about women or get mad at women. That's not the purpose. The purpose is when you're in the game and you recognize what to actually do, and that's what I want to actually talk to you guys about right now. And this is why it's very important. This is the most important part of the conversation there is right here. All right, guys, let me tell you something. Okay, so for me, I cut women off all the time. And I don't do it because I'm a mean person, and I don't do it because I have fun cutting them off. I do it because I'm patient. I'm very, very patient. Gentlemen, my thought process is this. Whatever you bring to me in the beginning is what I call the bare minimum of affection. The bare minimum. Because when I get with women, sometimes they're shy and things, and they gradually move up this way because they have to take down the bricks. Remember I told you guys, women have walls, right? But the thing about their walls, I don't ever try to knock those walls down. I give the woman enough leeway herself to take the walls down herself. And by giving her that leeway, and it takes time, the more she starts taking the bricks down, the more she's going to start to open up to you. The more she starts to open up to you, the more affection she's going to give you. And this is why I call it the bare minimum. The bare minimum to me, guys, is simply this. I'm going to just observe. I'm going to watch how you move. And again, guys, listen. The way I got it set up, and I'm going to show y'all when y'all get this game, is that y'all can set it up. Again, when y'all go land, sea, air, and space, they're going to be so intrigued, by you. They're going to want to reach out to you as much as possible. So I am used to the good mornings, hey baby, good morning messages. This is what I'm going to do all day. And then not only that, photos in between all that. Sending me photos all day or videos just to say, hey baby, I want you to know where I'm at. Now guys, I get it. For many of you guys, y'all saying, oh my God, Steve, if I got that from a woman, I wouldn't ask anything else of her. Oh, hell no. We're not doing that. That is the bare minimum. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The bare minimum. And by doing the bare minimum, guys, what I'm saying is that what she is doing in the beginning is nothing but crumbs to a real man. We're not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit around and expect her to do less, because if she's doing the bare minimum and you accept the bare minimum and then she tapers off with the bare minimum and you guys think she's doing something special, that's where the taper off is going to go. So guys, check this out. It's this easy. It's this simple. And I simplify it. And simplifying it so much to a point where if you just do what I'm showing you, you're never going to have any issues with women. The bare minimum. Guys, I get it. Y'all get this upswing with women. Y'all get this huge upswing of a woman. Happy to see you. Happy to talk to you. Always interested in you. And you get satisfied with that high up. But you don't call it the bare minimum. And gentlemen, once you can start to call it the bare minimum, that's what's going to change everything. Because it's at that point, that's the expectation. That's the basic. That's the basic of the basic. And if you can't do more of that basic, then I'm going to remove myself out of your situation and out of your life. I'm gone. I'm out. So let me explain. If she's saying good morning to you every day, okay? Now, I'm not saying that if she stops one time here, but you'll notice a fluctuation with women. And what I'm saying to you guys out here, I don't expect a woman to message me or talk to me every day. But if she's doing it every day because she wants to show me that she's down for me every day, then that, gentleman, sets the bare minimum, because she is showing me nothing but interest, and that's going to be the bare minimum. And I'm not saying if she talks to you every day, then one day she stops talking to you or something. I'm saying in everything. If she's talking to you, telling you about your day, sending you photos, sending you videos, sending you new photos, or whatever she's doing at that peak, that is called the bare minimum. So what you're going to do with that is, that's the basis of everything. We're not going to be satisfied with basic ass stuff. That's the thing I keep trying to tell you. A lot of y'all guys out here, y'all think something is great about bare minimums. Y'all always, I told you, I had a guy that says his bare minimum, want a woman that's trustworthy, loyal, kind, and sweet, right? As if that's something special. That's what I call the bare minimum. And if a woman cannot give you the bare minimum when it comes to how she's reaching out to you, then let her ass go. No questions asked, let her go. Because she's a waste of your time. Because here's the problem, gentlemen. You can never ever tell a woman why you let her go. You have to let her figure it out. And they know why. They know why. Again, listen. Maybe she's talking to somebody else, which is cool. Maybe she's doing something with someone else, which is cool. But I'm all about honesty and free will for me. And if one cannot be honest and give me that right there that I give them, then I gotta let them go. They know I'm seeing other people. They know they're not the only one. And it's not the fact that if they're seeing someone secretly, you can tell if they're seeing somebody secretly by how they're moving, which means is it's not the fact that she's seeing someone secretly. That's not the fact. It's the fact she's lying to cover it up. And she thinks that I'm dumb enough not to see it. And that's why I say for you guys out there, you gotta keep the bare minimum. Whatever she's giving you at the beginning, make that the bare minimum. And she's gotta keep that same energy. They used to say this back in the day, you know, the way you are, the way you are when you meet them is how you gotta keep them later on, whatever the fuck that Hallmark bullshit is. That is true. And that is why I never change what I am. What I am is what I am. I'm always going to do this with a woman. I'm always going to take her here. But a lot of women are so used to doing the bare minimum. With so many of you guys out there, they think that's enough by giving you crumbs. We don't do that as men. So that's why it's very important that I say to all you young men out here, we have to make sure that we have to accept more from a woman. And what I'm saying to you guys is this: don't get mad. I don't want you to get mad. I don't want you to get angry. I don't want you to get bitter. All I want you to do is see it for what it is. It's her saying that, you know what, I'm beginning to lose interest in you. Now, again, guys, it cannot just be interest in you, because when y'all get this game, it might not be interest. It might be her doing it as a way of saying that I don't like to be on your roster and I just don't know how to leave. Every woman has her different way. And I'm not saying she's seeing another guy, but I'm saying some women don't like to be on your roster. Guys, I'm being honest. And some women hate the fact that they love you and you don't love them the way. Some hate the fact that they care for you like this and you're cold and callous when it comes to that. So every woman has her different reasons of doing what she's doing. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when you notice a change in her behavior is when you dump her ass. No questions asked. Because the moment you ask a question, she's gonna either say, oh shit, I've gotta either cover this up better, I gotta cover my tracks better, or I'm gonna pretend to give you more and still do the same thing. Gentlemen, action is always gonna equal truth. At the end of the day, her actions are always gonna equal her truth. So what we have to do, I know it sucks when somebody begins to change around you, and I know you care. That's why we tell you to take your heart and put it in your pocket. And stop sitting around here asking her what's wrong, ask her is everything okay. Matter of fact, I was thinking about a movie. I tell you a movie I like to watch. It was called A Black Rabbit. It's on Netflix about a restaurant guy. And he had a buddy, a friend of his. Okay, so it was him, his buddy, and his buddy had a girl that was always doing the furnishing for rental, for clubs and stuff. And she started to act a little distant with old boy. Like I told you, she checked out first here. The affair here started first. And what he kept doing was, what's wrong? This is what we always wanted. I'm trying to make it right. But yet she was just a little distant. And when you have game and you watch these shows, man, you like, he should have cut her off right there. That's where he should have cut her off. But because a lot of you guys become emotionally invested in women, and because a lot of you guys enjoy the basics that a woman give you, a little bit of loyalty, a little bit of kindness, a little bit of affection, y'all love that little bit of crumbs and stuff, y'all think it's really something and you want to hold on to that. No, that's the bare minimum, man. And when you watch, guys, once y'all start getting this game, y'all gonna start to recognize that when you see these kind of movies, you're like, oh man, he should have cut her off right there. He should have cut her off right there. Why? Because when you get this game, guys, you are going to start to recognize things in the relationships. You'll see it. You'll see it for the first time. It's going to be the weirdest thing when you actually watch it. Watch these shows with these couples. Everything is fine. Everything is cool. She's giving them affection and all that other stuff. And then all of a sudden, she starts to change a little bit. And then they want to fix it. It was even, remember I told you a month ago or so, I was looking through Prime, because I was waiting to find out when the Mayor of Kingston's coming out, and it's already out. Ooh, Mayor Kingston is out, and I'm all excited about that. Oh man, Mayor Kingston, ooh, and Tulsa Kings, man, those are my shows right now. But when I saw a show, a preview called My Princess Summer or something like that, I told you on the live shows that she started acting funny. She was messing with the brother. Guys, let me tell y'all something. Listen, don't ask. Just cut them off. Just let them go. That's why it's a rotating door when you had a game, because I am not going to sit around and get fucking crumbs from a woman when I'm a king. I deserve more. You guys know you deserve more. And when you act right in this game, you know you go get more. And that's the beautiful thing about the game that you don't see and you don't get. When you get this game down and you learn the game the right way, you don't have to worry about bullshit. You don't have to worry about the games people play, because you will recognize the behavior in everything. You'll recognize it in your friendships. You'll recognize it in everybody around you. You'll recognize it so much, you're going to be like, holy shit. It's going to feel like a secret power, because for the first time, you're going to recognize, man, what the hell is going on? I actually can see that this woman is not actually into this person and she's bullshitting. He should cut her off. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Cut them off. Whenever a woman is moving the way, if they're moving in a way that they're not used to moving, guys, y'all let them go. And when y'all let them go, move forward. Don't say nothing. Just cut them. Just cut them off. That's it. Cut them off. Don't sit. No questions asked. Nothing. Just cut them off. Because if you do that and cut them off, you're gonna win. And gentlemen, that's the thing I always tell you guys. I want all you guys to win. And the only way you're going to win is by cutting them off. And if you could cut them off, just cut them off. I know it's going to be a hard thing to do, but I know you can do it. But I'm just saying, I just wanted to tell you guys, man, I get it. But make sure, take what she's giving you in the beginning as the bare minimum. And the moment she starts to waver, if she's not giving you more from that and stacking and going up, cut her off. The moment she starts to act funny, cut her off. Do not ask any questions. Just move yourself from the situation. Don't say anything. And if she asks what's going on, what's going wrong, and all, don't say anything. Just let it go and just keep moving forward. Let her figure it out herself. And she's gonna realize that, you know what, she didn't cover her tracks good enough and she was messing with a real one. So guys, that's the end of our video, but not the end of our discussion. Guys, let me know if you've ever been in that situation, and let me know, have you ever started to notice something in a woman and you didn't cut her off, and let us know what happened. Or if you did, let us know what happened. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love this video right here that I have right there for you. Soak it up, guys. I'll definitely talk to you later. But guys, don't say nothing. Just cut them off.